Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Get ready, because today we are diving headfirst into the absolute best, the most hilarious, the most side-splittingly funny animal fails of 2025. You think you've seen it all? Trust me, you haven't. We've scoured the internet, we've looked under every digital rock, and we found the clips that are going to make you laugh so hard, your neighbors are going to wonder what's going on over there. These aren't just fails. These are masterpieces of comedic timing, brought to you by the animal kingdom. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, maybe warn anyone else in the room that you're about to start cry laughing. From cats who forget how to cat, to dogs who meet their mortal enemy, the wall. We have a lineup that is pure gold. These adorable goofballs are about to remind us that sometimes the biggest fails lead to the biggest laughs. It's the kind of pure, unfiltered joy we all need a little more of, right? You're not just watching a video, you're joining a global laugh track powered by clumsy critters. Are you ready? I mean, are you really ready? Because the cuteness is off the charts and the clumsiness is even higher. We're about to witness some of the most epic, adorable, and downright hysterical moments caught on camera this year. Let's not waste another second. It's time to roll the clips and get this laugh fest started. Let's do it! Alright, first up we have this majestic-looking cat. Look at him, just chilling on the back of the couch, king of his castle, surveying his domain. He's got that look, you know the one? The I am grace, I am elegance, I am whoops, nope. He's going for a little stretch, a little yawn, maybe adjusting his position for optimal napping comfort. He leans just a little too far, and you can see that split second of realization in his eyes. It's that moment of pure panic, like when you lean back too far in your chair in a meeting. We've all been there, buddy. And then, the tumble! It's not a graceful slide, oh no, it's a full-on, uncoordinated, flailing paws kind of fall. They always say cats land on their feet, right? Well, this guy must have missed that day in cat school. He lands in a heap of fluff and confusion on the floor, then looks around like, did anyone see that? No? Good. I meant to do that. It was a tactical dismount. The best part is the little shake he gives himself afterward, trying to reclaim even a shred of his dignity. Sorry, pal, we saw it, and it was glorious. Okay, next up, meet this golden retriever. He's discovered his tail. And to him, this isn't just a tail. It's an elusive, furry phantom that has been mocking him from behind his entire life. Today is the day he catches it. The determination is incredible. Look at that focus. He's spinning and spinning, a whirlwind of golden fur and ambition. He's getting faster, a true canine tornado. You can almost hear the Mission Impossible theme playing in his head. He's so close, he can almost taste victory. But there's one thing he didn't account for in his master plan. The living room wall. He's so locked in on his target, so deep in the zone, that the rest of the world just fades away. And in the middle of his triumphant spin, he makes direct contact. Bonk! He just slams right into it, stops dead in his tracks, and then looks at the wall with this expression of utter betrayal. Like, dude, I was busy. Where did you come from? He stumbles back, shakes his head, and then looks at his tail as if to say, You planned this, didn't you? This next one is brilliant. So, this family has a parrot, and this parrot is a little too smart for its own good. The owner is just trying to relax, maybe watch some TV, when suddenly she hears the doorbell. Ding dong! So, she gets up, walks all the way to the door, looks through the peephole. Nobody's there. Weird, right? She goes back to the couch, sits down, and a few minutes later, ding dong! Again! She's getting a little frustrated now, maybe thinking it's some kids playing a prank. She opens the door this time, looks around, checks the porch, nothing. As she's closing the door, she hears it again, but this time it's coming from inside the house. She turns around and there's the parrot, sitting in his cage, looking incredibly proud of himself. He puffs up his chest and lets out a perfect, crystal clear ding dong. The look on the owner's face is priceless. It's this mix of annoyance and sheer astonishment. The parrot basically pranked its own human. That's next level genius. You gotta respect the hustle. Get ready for some barnyard comedy. Here we have a goat. And well, this goat has a dream. He sees this kid slide in the yard and he thinks, I can do that. I'm the goat, the greatest of all time. That slide is my Mount Everest. So he starts his ascent. He gets a running start, all four hooves scrambling for purchase on the smooth plastic. You have to admire the spirit, the sheer, unwavering belief in himself. He's making some progress, a few steps up, he's feeling good. But alas, physics is a cruel mistress. His little hooves just can't get a grip. He starts sliding back down, but he doesn't give up. He tries again, scrambling even harder this time, his little legs going a mile a minute. And then comes the inevitable, hilarious tumble. He loses all footing and just rolls down the slide in a clumsy, floppy heap, landing at the bottom with a little oof. He gets up, shakes it off, and looks back at the slide as if to say, "Round one goes to you, slide, but I'll be back." Every hamster's dream is freedom. This little guy, let's call him Houdini, is in his hamster ball, rolling around the living room. But he's not just rolling, he's plotting. He's been working on the latch for weeks, and today is the day. With one final, clever nudge, the ball pops open. Freedom! He makes a mad dash for it, a tiny, furry blur of triumph. He's out! He's free! He can go anywhere, do anything. His first destination? An adventure into the unknown. That unknown destination turns out to be a smelly gym shoe left on the floor. In his haste, he darts right into the opening of the shoe, probably thinking it's a cool new cave to explore. But then he realizes his mistake. He's stuck. You can just see his little nose poking out, wiggling around, trying to figure out how to reverse. It's the hamster equivalent of locking your keys in the car right after you bought it. From the great escape to being trapped in a sneaker in under 5 seconds. So close, buddy, so close. Prepare for an overload of cuteness. Here we have a tiny little puppy, maybe a dachshund, maybe a chihuahua mix, but definitely 100% adorable. He's standing in the middle of the room, and he's trying to be tough. He's seen the big dogs do it. He puffs out his tiny chest, takes a deep breath, and prepares to unleash a mighty, intimidating bark that will strike fear into the hearts of mail carriers and squirrels everywhere. He's channeling his inner wolf. And what comes out? The tiniest, most high-pitched little you've ever heard. It's like a mouse trying to roar. He even seems surprised by his own voice, tilting his head like, "Wait, that wasn't right. Let me try that again." He tries a second time, putting all his effort into it, and it's so cute you can't even stand it. This dog's bark is less beware of dog and more beware of melting from cuteness. Criminals everywhere are absolutely terrified, I'm sure of it. So, cats are supposed to be the ninjas of the animal world, right? Stealthy, agile, graceful? Well, this next cat, Mittens, is here to totally challenge that stereotype. Her human is dangling one of those feather toys on a string, and Mittens is like, totally locked on target. Her eyes are wide, her butt is wiggling. You know, the classic pre-pounce wiggle. It's a classic cat move. She's like, calculating the trajectory, the wind speed, the gravitational pull. This is a high-stakes operation. She launches herself into the air. It's a magnificent leap, full of power and intent. For a split second, she's a majestic flying tiger, soaring toward her prey. And then, she completely misses, by like a whole foot. It's not even close. She just sails right past the toy and lands on the hardwood floor with a comical thud. She doesn't land on her feet. Nope, she lands like a sack of potatoes. Then she just lies there for a second, probably rethinking all her life choices that led to this moment of public failure. There's no thief quite like a ferret. They're like little furry kleptomaniacs, honestly. And this one? He's a master criminal. So we see him sneak into the bedroom, his eyes darting around. He's totally on a mission. His target? A single, lonely sock lying on the floor. He approaches with caution, sniffs it to make sure it's the real deal, and then grabs it with his mouth. Success. He's got the goods. Now for the getaway. He turns to make his escape, dragging his prize behind him. But uh-oh, he made a critical error. The sock is actually longer than he is. So as he tries to run, he steps on the sock he's carrying. His front paws get tangled, his back paws get tangled, and he just trips himself up completely, doing this hilarious little somersault over his stolen loot. It's instant karma in its purest, most adorable form. He recovers, looks at the sock with absolute fury, like it totally betrayed him, and then tries to drag it away again, a lot more carefully this time. The lesson here? Crime doesn't pay, especially when you can trip over your own loot. Winter can be tough on everyone, including our feathered friends. Check out this duck just waddling across a frozen backyard. He's walking with that confident duck waddle, minding his own business, probably on his way to a very important duck meeting. Then he takes one step onto a patch of black ice he totally didn't see, and suddenly, he's not walking anymore. He's skating! Or more accurately, he's sliding uncontrollably. His little webbed feet are going crazy, trying to get some traction, but it's just no use. He glides across the entire yard like he's in the Olympics for involuntary ice dancing. He looks so surprised, wings out for balance, head up, and just has this look of, well, this is my life now. He slides all the way to the other side of the yard and gently bumps into a snowbank. Then he stands up, ruffles his feathers, and waddles away as if that was his plan all along. A perfect 10 for the dismount. Last but not least, we go to the stable for our grand finale. We've got this big, beautiful horse, and he's got an itch. A really, really bad itch right on his side. And he just can't quite reach it. He's trying to nibble at it, but it's just out of range. So he does what any sensible horse would do. He decides to use the nearest object as a scratching post. Unfortunately for him, that nearest object is a full bucket of water. He starts rubbing his side against the bucket, and you can see the look of pure relief on his face. Oh yeah, that's the spot. He gets a little too into it, though. He pushes a little harder and a little harder, until, crash! The whole bucket tips over, splashing water everywhere and making a huge noise. The horse jumps back, completely startled, looking at the fallen bucket like it just attacked him. He went from total bliss to total shock in about 2 seconds. Problem solved, I guess. The itch is gone, but so is his drinking water. And that's a wrap on the funniest, furriest, and most fantastic animal fails of 2025. I don't know about you, but my face hurts from smiling. From the cat who defied gravity to the horse who just wanted to scratch an itch, these animals have truly outdone themselves. It's just proof that no matter what kind of day you're having, a video of a puppy squeaking instead of barking, or a duck accidentally becoming an ice skater, can make everything a little bit better. A huge thank you to all the pets out there who aren't afraid to be a little clumsy for our entertainment. I hope you all had as much fun watching as I did. These moments of pure, unplanned comedy are what make the internet and life so great. If you have a favorite clip from today's video, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear which one made you laugh the hardest. Was it the sock-stealing ferret or the doorbell impersonating parrot? It's a tough call. They were all champions of comedy in my book. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the fun. Share this video with a friend who needs a good laugh. We'll be back soon with more incredible content. Until then, stay awesome and keep laughing. See ya!